What the hell is going on? Why can't I get that then? Sorry guys, if you can hear me, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'll get there in a minute. For God's sake, man. Let's try that again. Nope. Nope. I can't see it. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, let's try that. Oh, we're back. We back. I think we're back. Right. Hopefully we're back. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully we're, I was going to say cooking on gas, but that's probably the wrong thing to say. Someone can just let me know if you can hear me. Am I back live running? Here, okay, brilliant. Thank you, Sylvester Egg Snacker. So's Tawny Owls. Bless them. Right. That's better. I think sometimes it has a tendency to jump in and out where it wants to hook up with my Wi-Fi, and yeah, I think it gets a bit confused, but I've turned Wi-Fi off now, so which is cool. So where was we? Yes, I was talking about the owls down in Dartmouth. Wow, it was unbelievable. It was early in the morning, obviously, and yeah, they were hooting and hooting away, and that was amazing because it was just purely reverbing, echoing down the valley. Oops, that wasn't meant to happen. Let's get that back on there. There we go. Yeah, it was amazing, absolutely amazing. A real privilege, must be said, to listen to. So yes, how you all doing? Thank you for popping in. It is appreciated. Let me know if you want to talk about anything. Ask me anything. How's Andy? Andy's fine, mate. Pretty busy work-wise. Just had a nice break. As I said, it was our wedding anniversary yesterday. Yesterday? No, Tuesday. Had a horrible journey home. Got stuck on the M5 coming home, much to my wife's disgust. She's very impatient. So yeah, that turned out to be another one of the crazy journeys on the motorway, or in a nice detour through North Devon. But yeah, we got home in one piece, which was the main thing, as always. Other than that, mate, yeah, everything's good. Same old thing. Family's good. Pretty chilled. enjoying life. No grumbles really. Very lucky to be, as far as I'm aware, healthy. More than anything. And obviously, most people know a fascination of what's going on in the finance world, and that's keeping me intrigued, and it's fascinating to watch what's going on. Yeah, try and avoid as much mainstream media craziness as possible, and yeah, just basically enjoying myself. Hopefully you're all okay. No wife patience to spare. They waste it all on us. That's for sure, Sandy. I like that. They do indeed. Oh, that's nice, Daryl. Yeah, 26 years. Time does go so quick, it's crazy. I can't believe. Joking around, I say to my customers now, have a nice Christmas, and before you know it, will be Christmas, you know. I've always said once October comes, once the nights start to draw in, before you know it, Christmas is here, Christmas has gone, January, February flies by, and we sort of start getting lighter days. Before you know it, spring's here, and bang, we're into another year, and yeah, so it's crazy, really, absolutely crazy how the time flies, absolutely mad. Oh, blimey, 34 years. That's pretty cool. Happy anniversary for next week, man. Yeah, 34 years. Wow. Congratulations there, matey. Time flies. It's amazing. And it's lovely to hear and see that people have been together for long periods of time. I know it can be a bit of an up and down thing. It's so cool. I mean, I've got a few customers that have had their diamonds. They've been together 60 years, and it's just really amazing. You don't hear much of it nowadays. So yeah, well done. 34 years, that's cool. Very cool. This fire is lovely and warm. Oh wow, man. It is cool. It is so cool when your kids start to get their own place under whatever conditions, and you see them moving on, and it's so important to see that natural progression. And I love to hear about it because it means that there is a lot of doom and gloom around, obviously. But equally, it's just so nice to hear people are still trying, and sorry, I just thought, just wait for that, wait for the hour to finish. Yeah, it's so cool to see people like getting empty nesters soon. Yeah, man, that's really cool. So they start fleeing the nest. We've still got one at home, but he's not at home much. He's quite kind of interesting. I miss it, but I don't miss it, if that makes sense. Yay, VB. Welcome. Jokers, welcome as well. Yeah, thanks for popping in for this fireside chill chat. Yeah, I'm good, mate. Thank you very much. some moving house silver. That's a cool idea, isn't it? Cool idea. BBA, but the country is in a bad place right now with what's happening. Yeah, man, it's really weird. Really weird. It's really funny actually because we was down in obviously Dartmouth, and talk about a bubble. I thought the Cotswolds was a bubble, but yeah, there's still places around that you wouldn't think that there's people struggling or anything like that. And it's weird. It is so weird, man. So weird. Yeah, Jokers, thanks for popping in, dude. Fireside chat and chill with whoever wants to come in and chat and chill same time. Yeah, silver stack of the whole stack going to the kids eventually. Yeah, bless them. Bless their little cotton socks. Let's hope there'll be some value in it all for them one day. Yeah, Jokers, that's really cool. Yeah, VB. Yeah, we do have to find sort of, we have to really work it, you know. And yeah. Daryl's busy with BT, Bitcoin at the moment. Yeah. Everyone's trying their bit, you know, doing their bit. Yeah, Daryl, there is a lot to learn. But if you've got, it's an interesting one with Bitcoin. I think if you've got the basic understandings of finance and what gold and silver represent, well, Bitcoin sort of indirect. I'm not going to get into it because that's not really this space, but Bitcoin's got a similar thing really going for it, possibly early days at the moment, but you know, it could have something going for it in the future, maybe. We'll see. But you've got to be in it to win it. But you can let the owl do its thing. Wow, that seemed a bit pathetic from the owl, blimey. Yeah, the thing is, there is a lot to learn, but lots of it interact and swap over with everything else we're doing. I think if you're into gold and silver, you should be able to pick up the ethics of what Bitcoin represents, and it transfers the other way as well. If you're into Bitcoin, then you should be able to pick up the ethics of what silver and gold are doing, you know. Although there's a bloody big message going on with silver and gold at the moment, that's for sure. Yeah, agreed. What's everyone been up to? Anything exciting? Sandy, I got trolled on my live about Bitcoin last night. Oh, was you live last night, Sandy? Some random dude preaching that silver was a waste. Really? But I suppose everyone, I don't know, man. I don't take a lot of notice of it. Everyone's got their opinions on things, you know. I think as long as we all strive to somehow stay ahead of the craziness, then I don't think there's a lot else we can all do, really, is there? We had someone, when I did my live last week, I had someone here who was totally obsessed with physics. And they were talking, I mean, it's fair play, talking about gravity and putting up equations. And some people just like a space to put whatever they want to put in. Yeah, Daryl, I mean, there's a big message there, really, without getting too involved with it all. But I think over the years, I was talking to Cobra earlier on today, and we were both saying like we kind of expected the possibility of all this happening, but I wasn't quite sure it was going to happen this quick. But it goes to show that maybe, just maybe, our lovely fiat currencies that, pardon me, that we're all using are really, really volatile now, and I don't know what the answer's going to be in the future, that's for sure, but there's always a lot of hype around a lot of stuff as well, and there's always people jumping on bandwagons. It makes it really difficult to work out what to do, but I think for me personally, it's just, carry on doing what you're doing and have some faith in what you're doing, and hopefully, educate yourself as much as you can and try and make a few decisions that sort of make logical sense to you and what you're trying to do and achieve, and stick to that path and try not to get too embroiled in everyone else's opinions, I suppose, although it's difficult to do, and I do like it sometimes. Yeah, and politics is the same. Yeah, I hear you. But I suppose it's like what VB was saying, there's certain stuff that is going to happen whether I like it or not, and the people that, or yeah, maybe people, there's definitely, I always call it a boys' club. May sound sexist, but I don't mean it in that way, but I call it a boys' club, and there's some people with some serious clout behind them that will always, whether manipulate or whatever you want to call it, drive certain narratives in our lifetimes, and that's what goes on the chessboard, and I think it's my job, although I've done that later on in life, to try and understand it, to position myself, so maybe through certain times, I might come out with it okay, but sometimes I don't even know what okay looks like, if I'm being honest. Interesting times, especially in this marketplace, because I don't think maybe a lot of us really sort of expected anything like this to happen. But it's happening, whether I like it or not, it's interesting. It's really interesting. So what else has anyone else been doing? VB, have you done a live yet? If you're still here. You was thinking about it. I was just wondering whether you've took the plunge and gone for it. Yes, Andy, there's plenty of people trying to sell your stuff. There's a big reason why people create certain things and narratives. Just got to try and read through it, I guess. BBA, yes he has. Has he? Is he still here? That's cool if he's done a live, Because he was talking about it last week, wasn't he? BBA. Oh, nice one. Was he out on a walk? I'll have to try and look it up later on. That's really cool if he has. I'm really pleased for him. So he's a bit of a step. Real confidence booster. Oh, nice one. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. God, I think I've got the old fire going really well tonight. Certainly lovely and warm. So I noticed the mornings are getting a little cooler now. Winter's starting to draw in. Oh, it's so peaceful. It's lovely. So peaceful. Anyone been up to anything exciting? Guys, can you hear the owl? Every now and then. Oh, nice one. Yeah. Although burning all that plastic BBA wouldn't, I don't think my wife would be too happy with the smell. Good idea though. That's for sure. That's really cool because these little microphones, you never know how good they are. toxic, that plastic. I'm sure copper's gone up at the moment. I haven't looked actually. The price of copper's probably gone up. Mind you, everything's gone up, hasn't it? It's crazy. Absolutely mad. I'm just going to go and get another log. Bear with me, guys. You can probably still hear me, actually. I'll find a log. Loggy boggy. There we go. Just get one more on that. Keep it going for a while. Sandy, dinner time. See you later, mate. Thanks for coming in anyway. Anyone got a motorbike? No. Nobody. Not motorbikey people. My brother has 2 Harleys. Wow. That's pretty cool. Seem to have a lopsided camera. Yeah, I was just thinking the other day, I nearly did my motorbike test a few years ago now, probably a midlife crisis thing. But I was kind of toying on the idea of following it through. I did meet, they call it CBT test or something, I don't know. It only lasts for 2 years, so it's run out. It means I'll have to do it all again. Maybe it's just midlife thing. That'll be kind of good thing to do. Maybe have a little tick in the box thing. Certainly not this time of year though. That's for sure. Yeah, there is, dude. It's not exactly CBT, that's it, yeah. Yeah, I think you take your life in your own hands nowadays. But I think if there's a few, if there's a group of you, you're probably a little bit more safer. I'd feel safer if I was tucked in the middle of the group, maybe. Just that little bit of freedom. I used to have a bike when I was younger, but it's good fun. Yeah, I'm not sure how it works, BBA anymore. I think you have to do a CBT test now. I think it's a theory test. A theory test. You have to go around some cones. Last time I did it, I actually did it. It's a bit weird sitting on a little 125 when you're 6'4". I managed to pass it though. But I should have done my part 1, part 2. Got it over and done with at the time, but something else come up, and one of those things I didn't do. Wished I had though, because then you've got it for life, haven't you? Yeah, not missing much BBA. Driving can be I mean, I love driving, but certain times it can just be a pain in the backside. Because there's so much traffic on the road nowadays. I don't think our roads are built for the amount of cars and vehicles that are around. Shocking, really. But it is what it is. Anyone got any plans? Anything interesting going on? Any interesting hobbies you can share? Or shall I just be quiet and just sit and watch the fire? Listen to the owls. Bless them. What camper van you got, BBA? See a lot of them around down in Devon and Cornwall. Quite iconic, the old VW ones. Seem to have a big following. A long wheelbase VDV convoy turbo transit van. In it. LDV. High top so you can stand up in it. Yeah, nice. Just get it going, mate. Get out and about. I know you've got it's probably a little bit difficult for you with what you're doing, but yeah, it's always good to have a little hobby, have an interest, if you can. Are you people in there? That's cool. just shout if anyone wants me to ask me a question about anything. If you want that, don't mind being quiet. Yeah, it is crazy, BBA. It's yeah, we could be in a an interesting thing about it. Possibly, we could be at that precipice of quite a change in the way we do everything financially. I kind of there's two ways to look at this. There's a good outcome and there's a crap outcome. But there's always a good outcome in the end. But I don't know what that timescale is. But it is kind of cool to think that I might experience such a radical change. It won't be cool if it's the shit outcome or it's really painful to go through. But I shouldn't think many people in their lifetimes go through like this sort of crazy resetty world that we possibly might be going through. Queen Nessie, how you doing? Thank you. Yeah, I'll come to that in a minute, Daryl. Thanks for popping in. We seem to have a better fire this week, so hopefully it'll last a little while. And Benson's back. Making a celery smoothie. Oh, that sounds interesting. And having a bath. Whilst you was making the smoothie? Or you had the bath, then had the smoothie? Mad. Yeah, it's an interesting time. A very interesting time. I've read a lot about financial resets. I've read quite a bit of history over what has gone on and how it's gone. And lots of people mention about wars and control of currency and whatever. I won't go too deep into it. But it's kind of fascinating to see that, there's obviously a bit of a power struggle globally. How that's going to end up, I don't know, but I think gold and silver's telling us something. It's wrong, that's for sure. He drunk the smoothie in the bath, living it up. Nice one. BBA's not impressed. So yeah, it's crazy what's going on in the old precious metals market. Even platinum's going, is on the crazy run as well. That's gone mad. It's almost doubled from its lows beginning at the end of last year. It's mad, man. Getting back to Daryl. Oh, Andy, have you got any podcasts or vlogs lined up? No, mate. I've really chilled out with everything. I've got a few things that I'm working on in the background. It's something really different, which is cool. But yeah, I just take, obviously, and I'm enjoying this bit because it's a real chill out for me, and it's just something really different, really, where no great agenda. So I like doing this. I may do the odd vlog if I'm out walking, but I don't know. Sometimes when I'm out and about now, I just think I don't know what to talk about really, because a lot of it is pretty much being repeated all over the internet, and I just feel like I'm going over old ground half the time. and it's not. I don't know at these sort of times. There's not a lot to say, so I might try and think of broadening that expression a little bit and being a little bit more creative with what I'm doing. Yeah, so I don't know, mate. I'll have to keep everything open and just see where it goes. Shepherd's pie, how lovely. Cottage pie, how lovely. I had sausages, stem broccoli, peas, carrots, and oh, crikey, boiled potatoes, which was very nice. Big lover of traditional food, me. Do like that meat and two veg type style food. Nothing wrong with all the other bits, but I just was brought up on vegetables, potatoes, meat pies, all home cooked stuff. So yeah, I'm a bit of a sucker for all that, really, that traditional stuff. Love it, absolutely love it. Might have Christmas pudding and custard after it. Oh, how lovely. Bisto cottage pies are lush. Love homemade fish pie with hard-boiled eggs in. Trying to picture that. What does that look like? Fish pie with... Sounds alright. I like Scotch eggy, but fish pie, maybe. Now we're talking about food. I had some lovely food when I was away. Found a nice pub. Just down by the river. That was nice. I think I had scampi and chips. It was the chips were lovely. That was nice. Nice meal out yesterday, dinner time. Trying to think of where we were. Oh, I can't remember the name. Anyway, it overlooked Paynton, Torquay, something Head it was called. Oh, what was it called? Just outside Brixham. But anyway, oh, what a view. But the food was unbelievable. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, and actually those... that's a good idea. Do some jacket potatoes on the fire. And that brings back memories. Yeah, just wrap them up in tin foil, didn't you? Put them in the hot ashes, maybe. I make everything homemade, as was taught by my mum. Yeah, that's it, Benson. Can't beat it, dude. Bisto's pie. BBA, you made your dad a bloody burger yet? What the hell's a bloody burger? Or is it, have you made a bloody burger yet? What's everyone's favourite? If there was only one meal left and you could choose what it was, what would it be? Mine would have to be lasagna, I think, or a roast dinner, maybe beef roast dinner. Sweet potatoes are gorgeous. Sunday roast all day long, yeah. Can't beat it. Everyone's favourite, or most people's favourites. Must admit, my wife makes a mean lasagna. Lamb done Greek style. Ooh. Very nice too. God, you make me hungry and I've had my tea. Homemade beef stew with every veg going, cooked for 10 hours. Yeah, you can't. Slow cooking food is just so nice. So nice. Nice and tender. We've got an old slow cooker, an old stone one, stone earthenware one. God knows, must be 30 years old, but God. Throw something in there in the mornings and just let it cook all day. Four English is the best for breakfast. Yep. Tiger bread and raw butter with the stew. Oh my God, you're making me feel so hungry, man. And Nessie, you can't beat egg. Homemade chicken, you can't beat that. Maybe a bit of gammon, maybe a bit of ham with it. And you could go the whole hog. The whole hog. Bacon, sausage. Oh God, I've got to move on from food. Isn't it funny? We're lucky. The owl agrees. What tawny owls eat? They're only tiny, aren't they? Slow cooked brisket. Oh, 100%. The butcher slices up some rump, and that goes in the slow cooker. And rice and veg with that. That's really nice. A bit of a sauce with it as well. Make a sauce up. Let that cook all day. We even do a beef joint in the slow cooker now. Makes it so tender and juicy. It's lovely. Depending on how you like your beef, but it makes a nice change. And it stays really tender as well for when it goes cold for sandwiches during the week, which is great. Crackling, yeah, crackling's really nice. Any problem with that? For me personally, it's very fatty. My stomach doesn't like it, unfortunately. But yeah, you're right. Nice bit of crackling. Can't beat it. All the nicest stuff isn't good for you. Yeah, nice steak. Oh God. Should we move it on from food because it's just making me feel hungry? Hog roast sarnie with gravy. How lovely. I have my steak blue. Whoa. Oh, that's wicked, man. That you're outside. It's certainly warm where I am, BBA, next to this fire. I'm nice and toasty. But it feels quite mild, to be fair. Yeah, I love steak. A nice piece of well-hung steak and cooked nicely, rare, whatever. Yeah, it's bloody gorgeous, as long as it's not chewy. Bloody nice. Benson, I'm inside looking out the window. Better off, mate, without a bath. After you've had your bath, don't want to be outside. Anyone buying any bits of silver or anything lately? You struggling to get it, or has it become too expensive? Or is it a case of now you have to really go down into the fractional side of it if you still want to collect? I suppose you do, really. I mean, it's over £40 a flipping ounce spot price. It's crazy. Often wonder, yeah, it was cold this morning there, see? It was very chilly. Nice. Yeah, that Monopoly 50p looks pretty cool. Look cool anyway. How much are the 50p's now, Benson, that are coming out? I think the proof one's about £75 still ish, maybe. I don't know about the others. Yeah, I don't blame you, Nessie. Wait for payday. I'm finding it quite tough now. Oh yeah, I remember you saying, BBA, it's really warm indoors, isn't it? Bless her, but I'm sure she needs it. Yeah, I was saying, like, we've got quite a diversified thing going on. And, yeah, with all the prices going up, it's, you have to really think about what you're doing. Really think about it. Yeah, Monopoly proof. One was 60 or 70. Can't remember, but people have been out. It's gone now. People keep buying too much, so you don't send it back. On eBay for £110. Blimey. Yeah, I was doing the same, Daryl. Yeah, I got a nice little collection of 1 grammers. But yeah, when you're like, well, 1 grammers now about £125, something like that. Definitely makes you think twice. Yeah, Benton, do they actually get sold though for those silly prices, or do people get stuck with them, or is there still like that demand for that sort of stuff out there? Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, it does make it difficult. If it keeps going, then we might see lower denominations of gold come out. Maybe, I don't know. It's mad. Sometimes I was talking to my son the other day and just saying, sometimes during these times, maybe it's just best to save a bit of cash up and just wait, maybe. I don't know, it's really weird, isn't it? Poke the fire. Do we need to poke the fire up a bit? Good call, BB-8. Let's give it a little stir up. How's that? That's a bit better, isn't it? A little bit more flame now. It's amazing how quick it burns down, actually. Yes, they do sell, said Benson. That's mad, man. Oh, that's lovely. A nice bit of heat off of that now. Yeah, I forgot about those, Daryl. How many's come out now? Is there just the one, or did another one come out? I know Cobra got them. I know the Thomas Shelby one was the first one, I believe. But was there a second one? Yeah, it's poked it up a little bit and got it going, hasn't it? Yeah, has a second Peaky Blinders coin come out? Or is it still the one at the moment? So Arthur Shelby did come out. How many, I expect they'll bring out 4, wouldn't they? Maybe I'll just continue it. Yeah, some beautiful stuff. I was looking at some of my more detailed silver stuff the other day before it all had to go away, and yeah, some of the stuff is just amazing. And that's something I haven't looked at. I don't know if anyone else has looked at. Collect some of these collectible coins. I've really got high premiums on them. Has anyone noticed if those premiums have moved with the spot price going up, or are those premiums roughly the same? Or is everyone on the bandwagon of charging more regardless? Did anyone notice that? Whether collectibles have gone up at the same rate as just bullion? And there's been talk of it, Nessie, about a film coming out, because there's quite a few people were saying that, you know, when a film comes out, it might make the coins a little bit more of a collectible. Might put a bit more demand on them, push the prices up. In Taboo, I love Taboo. Tom Harvey in that. Tom Hardy, sorry. In the first Taboo was just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Bit of history in that film as well. Yeah, there's been talk about a film coming out. Oh, the series was amazing. Tom Hardy, who was he in Peaky Blinders? Alfie Solomon. Yeah, the guy's a legend actor. So good. So good. That's for sure. Yeah, Taboo's well worth. I don't think it's a film, it was a series, wasn't it? Nessie? Was it a series? I think it was a series. Yeah, it was, yeah. Well, mystical, really strange. Really cool, actually. See if I can get this fire poked up a little bit more before I call it a day. Am I still chucking scrap in the skip? Yeah, unfortunately, dude. Yeah, I do, and I don't get a lot of it anymore, really, to be honest. But I get a lot of brass stuff, which I should. I used to collect it all like once upon a time, but I used to do a lot of installation work and a lot of stuff that I used to just collect it up over the year and take it in at Christmas. But yeah, I'm not quite as disciplined anymore. Silly, really. I know, BBA. I should do, really. I'm going to have a good sort out my garage because I've got a load of stuff in my garage that I haven't used for ages. A lot of clean brass, a lot of clean copper stuff. You know, I think if I get fire, I've got so much I need to do in my home. With the winter time at my home is I spend a lot of, when I'm not working, I spend a lot of time trying to clear up and try and make it half decent so next year it can be look nice again. I've got a lot to do this winter, a lot of prep work to do. Just had all the hedges done. Took them 2 days to do that. I was in a right old mess, but shed roofs need refelting. It's just endless, really. It's never ending. Never ending. Continually doing something. The joys. But I wouldn't swap it for anything. I'm very lucky to be where I am. Maybe I could do some videos of me being stupid in my garden over the winter. I don't know. Anyone got anything exciting to look forward to? Are we going into that time of year where we all start to not do as much? Yeah, what a good film that was. Braveheart. Flipping amazing music in that as well. Right, gang. I am going to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you enjoyed that. I love these little chill outs. Anything goes. Silver Stag. Any thoughts on Berlin, Andy? Are you missing this one? Yes, mate, I'm missing it. I think I've done it for 2 years now. I, I think that first experience was mad. Obviously, it had a big impact on me because I was sort of really into the slightly earlier days of collecting bits and pieces. So I found it absolutely fascinating. If anyone can get that opportunity to go, it's a wonderful experience. It really is. The second time I went, when I met you, Silver Stag, that was really cool. I didn't go for as long as I did the first year, but it was nice meeting people. And then this year, it's just like I don't think I'm going to get out of it what I want to get out of it, so I'll probably give it a miss. But watch this space. You never know. You never know. I never say never, but I would have thought that I'll definitely, probably at this moment in time, won't be going. Yeah, that music was cool. It's cool in Titanic. I love my music, all that sort of sloppy stuff anyway. See you later, Daryl. Thanks for popping in. Yeah, it's going to be, yeah, it's interesting. And I'm not sure with the way things are going, how getting back to Berlin, I'm really not sure whether it's going to be the same show. Hopefully it is. But in the current climate, if it continues going the way it's going, I'm not sure it will be the same show. It's interesting. It's interesting times, really. Cheers, Nessie. So we'll see anyway. We'll see. We'll have to find another way of getting together in the UK. Make it a little bit easier. That's for sure. Anyway, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for joining me. I never expect anybody to come on. And you all seem to enjoy this more of a chilled out chat. With the old fire going, it's a great way just to get together and break up the same old stuff that we all do. And I really appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. And take good care of yourselves. See you later, everybody. Look after yourselves and take it easy out there. That was from a film, wasn't it? What film was that from? Take it easy out there. Is it Taxi? I don't know. Anyway, see you all soon. Take good care.